got 1 million and I'm only 19.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Cleveland Browns.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants take
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winners. You get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Single receiver.
They go play action. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
19-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And the pressure gets to him again.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Mayfield's pass intended for Evan Ingram.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Browns now with great starting field position. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Let it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 5-yard line.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. And a quick throw here that's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Fletcher Cox able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off. The field brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped.
Rush comes, touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
There are plenty of ways for a special teams coach to get excited. And when you block a punt into the end zone and recover for a score, yeah, he's going to be jumping up and down a big way.
And as a punter, you know that clock is ticking. He just didn't get it off in time. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Myers.
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 6 catches, 79 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
And will they make up for it?
First down, Cleveland.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it to Evans on the slant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain
23 yards on the play.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The slant complete to Hopkins. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
The 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rico Gafford. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force, he knows how to get to the quarterback anyway.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
23-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Back to throw now on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
To Mike Evans.
They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0.
Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one complete to Gafford. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Jason Myers.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come to, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And they start the second half with Johnson. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Johnson, the ball
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go to Johnson again. And some room to work. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds and being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Right there, 54, right there.
They're going to look to throw. He dumps this one off to Jackson, the running back. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by...
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Mayfield on first down. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the Browns' 36-yard line.
Here's Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
On the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The kick is no good.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take it.
Johnson odds poke free. Football's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, check back the ladder, check back the ladder.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and it's third down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Hey, check back the ladder, check back the ladder.
Third and long for Mayfield. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch the defense. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be.
Back to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a throw here, hauled in. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
31. Giants nothing.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Check back 11. Check back 11. That's right, baby. They don't want me.
Now Mayfield completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Roughing the passer defense.
Come on, baby. We got to do our job. We got to do our job.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All day, dog. 53 for Mike. 53.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 53.
Throwing, Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to... Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Mayfield on 4th down, going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That's caught by Jackson. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
The pass.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going deep for Hopkins. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Result of the play.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll look to throw here. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete.
The pass.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
40-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. And this one complete to Gafford. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Browns.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, check back 11, check back 11.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield finding Harris over the middle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. 1st down, Mayfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down. One last shot from Mayfield here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.